Los Angeles Clippers got to 10-10 on Wednesday night after a 111-102 win over the reigning NBA champion Denver Nuggets. The Clippers are back at 500 for the first time since November 6th. That marks a 14-game span that includes James Harden joining the Clippers lineup. Paul George led the Clippers with 25, Harden added 20 as he boosted a rally from 15 points down. The Nuggets were at full strength for this one as Jamal Murray returned from injury and Jokic had a triple-double, but the Clippers kept them in check as Joker struggled mightily from the field. Wednesday's victory was the first time the Clippers beat the Nuggets in nearly 2 years. The last time was January 11th of 2022. The Clippers might be starting to turn things around. They've won 2 games in a row and they are 7-3 in their last 10. What's going on, everyone? It's Luca here, back with another video. In this one, I'll be talking about the Los Angeles Clippers and how they are starting to figure things out. If y'all can do me a favor, please hit a like on the video, it helps it a ton. And also, please subscribe to the channel for more Clippers and NBA content just like this. So about a month ago, the sky was starting to fall for the Clippers. They couldn't get a win or anything going since making the trade for James Harden. When the Clippers faced the Nuggets almost a month ago on November 14th, that ironically ended up being the turning point for this team. That loss the Clippers suffered to the Nuggets was the Clippers' 6th in a row. The last 5 of those losses was when they made the trade for James Harden, and he was in the starting lineup alongside Russell Westbrook. In that game in Denver, Tyronn Lue was trying to separate the 2 guards as much as possible, even though they were both still starters. The Clippers did overcome a 13-point first-half deficit to lead by as many as 7 points in the fourth quarter. It was a 20-point turnaround, which was completed with Westbrook in the game. But then, Harden replaced Westbrook to close the game with 5:20 left, and the Clippers lost. Let's now fast forward to Wednesday, where the Clippers hosted the Nuggets for the second time in 10 days. The Nuggets, like I mentioned, were at full strength. They had Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Aaron Gordon in the lineup. And Clippers this time around had their newly established starting lineup of Harden, Paul, Kawhi Leonard, Terrence Mann, and Zubac, which has been the starting lineup for the last 10 games and counting for this Clippers team. The Clippers outscored the Nuggets by 6 points in Harden's fourth quarter minutes Wednesday, with Harden scoring 7 points and adding 2 assists. Harden finished Wednesday's game with 20 points and 11 assists. Harden has been doing a great job as the primary pick and roll ball handler. He's seeing things a whole lot better. And last month, Harden wasn't able to pick his spots and attack in the fourth quarter in Denver. On Wednesday, Harden did exactly that. The Clippers are now coming off 2 impressive wins, which are both come from behind wins. They had an amazing comeback win against the Warriors on Saturday, and then another big comeback win on Wednesday against the Nuggets team that they have struggled to beat. The Clippers have shown their ability to perform in the clutch moments by erasing big leads. A big change that has happened that contributed to turning the ship around for the Clippers: naming James Harden the starting point guard and replacing Russell Westbrook in the starting lineup with Terrence Mann. That has been absolutely huge. Now, Russell Westbrook deserves all the credit in the world because since he made that very selfless decision, it has benefited the Clippers. People want to talk trash about Westbrook and poke fun at him and make jokes, but he put his ego aside and he voluntarily benched himself. How many guys will do that in today's NBA? So Russ deserves a lot of credit here because since he made that personal decision, it has only benefited the Clippers and continues to do just that. Of course, with Harden's emergence, it does handcuff Westbrook a little bit here. As for the first time since Harden debuted with the Clippers, there were no minutes that featured Westbrook and Harden on the floor together on Wednesday. And Westbrook has struggled mightily with his efficiency as a reserve, but his assist-to-turnover ratio is much better at 4.4 assists to 1.2 turnovers per game over the last 10. Westbrook was actually big for the Clippers in the fourth quarter in their win over the Nuggets. So even though his minutes have gone down, Russ continues to be the ultimate professional and makes an impact wherever he can. Another thing that has changed for the Clippers is their defense has been a lot better. The Clippers actually have the NBA's second best defense since the starting lineup change was made. Since November 17th, only the NBA best Minnesota Timberwolves have allowed fewer than 108.6 points per 100 possessions the Clippers have allowed. The Nuggets were 8 of 10 on first quarter threes Wednesday, but then only made 4 of 21 for the remainder of the game. And even though Jokic finished with a triple-double of 22 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists, he was a brutal 9 of 32 from the field and had 4 turnovers. The 23 missed field goals were the most in Jokic's NBA career. The Clippers kept Zubac or Theis on the floor for all but 32 seconds of Wednesday's game. And NBA Advanced Stats actually credit Zubac and Theis for holding Jokic to 6 of 26 shooting from the field. So guys are starting to get comfortable with their roles. Harden is looking like his old self. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are beginning to heat up. You got Terrence Mann, and then you got Russell Westbrook, who's been providing that solid energy from the second unit. Theis and Zubac have been great. And then, of course, Norman Powell continues to be that reliable player you can count on from off the bench. And Kobe Brown has been a nice replacement for PJ Tucker, who now finds himself out of the rotation. And let's not forget, the Clippers, they are still waiting on some other pieces. The Clippers hope to get Mason Plumlee back by the end of the month, and backup wing Brandon Boston Jr. will begin a rehab assignment with the Ontario Clippers in the G League this week. So the Clippers, they are where they want to find themselves. This team back at 500 and a chance to fully reset. I mean, it looked like this season was starting to get out of hand for the Clippers. And I was concerned with where this thing was going, as a lot of people were, especially their fans. But now the Clippers, they are starting to figure things out, and they are looking like they are ready to roll. Of course, they got to continue to be consistent, put together these wins. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. We know with this Clippers team, you can never take anything for granted when it comes to them. But for now, the Clippers appear to be turning the corner. So we'll see if they can keep this up. But the Clippers, they have played a lot better over the last little bit. Their record, indication of that, like I said, 7-3, and they have looked good against very worthy competition. So the Clippers just got to keep on building momentum, and let's see if they can continue to play this level of basketball in the coming weeks. But Clippers fans, what has your reaction been to the resurgence of the Los Angeles Clippers? How do you think this team will fare from here on out? What are some of your takeaways from what you've seen? The Clippers got the Jazz, then they got the Blazers, the Kings, the Warriors. So there's an opportunity here for the Clippers to go on a bit of a run. I mean, the next two in particular, very winnable for the Clippers to get a possible win streak going. Let me know your full thoughts down below, guys. Do me a solid, hit a like on the video. It helps it a ton. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. As always, your support is greatly appreciated. This is Lucas signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will catch you all again in the next video.